Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, good night, depending what time you're watching this. I just really wanted to do a quick video, really. I've been meaning to do this one for a while, I just haven't got round to it, so I am sorry about that. And it's not quite as I wanted it either. I was hoping one of my projects would have been fully completed, but I need to get a new soldering iron and a few more equipment before it's finished how I would like. But I'm ready to show you guys where I'm at anyway. So if you can't tell, today we're looking at the Raspberry Pi. Now these are empty boxes with the instruction manuals in, but I've created emulation stations with them, like just to play retro games, and that's my main focus for getting them. I've been aware of the existence of them for a while. My friends even recommended it to me rather, when the first one first came out, but I didn't have the time to even look into it. And I kind of regretted it. And in the same week I managed to get my hands on a second-hand number 2, as the box is a little bit damaged, and a brand new number 3. Number 2 doesn't have the Bluetooth or wireless built in, number 3 does, so if you're going to buy one, go for number 3. However, that being said, if you're not bothered about getting on the internet or Bluetooth, go for number 2, it's cheaper. Alright, I just want to show you the actual 2 projects that I've actually made with it already. As I said, they're both already emulation stations, but I think you'll like them. Well, this is my first one. As you can see, it's in a cute little NES case. Underneath the hood, obviously, is the Pi. Access to the USB slots, the Ethernet, HDMI, the USB, audio, and SD card. On the second project, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit it on the camera screen. That's right, I'm working on a Mega Drive 2 Pi, or Genesis if you're American. It's got wires already built in, obviously, because I didn't want to have to keep taking them out. Now, this is where the Raspberry Pi 2 is. So I've got the Ethernet cable in there, extension cable which I'll put towards the port for the player one. When it turns on, there's a little LED light inside the cartridge slot. Now the power button and reset don't work. That's one of the reasons why I need a new soldering iron, because I would like the power button to work. The Raspberry Pis themselves are powered by USB. I believe 5 volts is the best. I could be wrong on that. You can get ones with built-in on-off switches, but I want to get the buttons working on this. I'm not so bothered too much about an on-off switch for this version, because this is my main one. This was just a side project. I wanted to make the ultimate Mega Drive, essentially, and that's what I've done. So as I said, we've got the Ethernet, USB extension that goes wrapped around in there. I believe HDMI cable. Could be wrong. Nope, that is my HDMI cable. And I can't even remember which this one is. Oh yeah, this is my USB power cable. Don't me. So I'll put them connecting straight in. One of the things I'm considering doing with this one is taking a Mega Drive cart, probably a game that everyone's got and doesn't really play, like Echo the Dolphin, something like that, hollowing it out, removing the sticker, and then maybe wrapping a USB extension cable to go from the Pi into the cart, and add the wireless dongle inside there, so then it looks like it's a working Mega Drive kind of thing, if you get where I'm going with that. Again, I haven't had the time yet, but I want to. It's what my plans are. I haven't got the wireless adapter for the number 2 or the Bluetooth. Again, because like I said, that's just my pet project. This is my main one. One of the other things I'm planning on doing this one is adding additional USB ports. So I've already got what I'm going to be using. Although I don't quite know why I'm adding more USB ports. I've not really got much use for it. I only really need the wireless adapter and the 2 controllers. Now there's multiple controllers that will work on these. People on eBay, well, I say eBay, when I've seen people review me on YouTube and things like that already, they tend to go for the option of using SNES lookalike controllers on these things. But I'm more personally fond of, well, my favourite controller, the Xbox 360. Now this is a wired pad, as you can see. I've only got the one, so I'm switching between the two. Very briefly, I just want to raise this topic. I know it's one that people debate about all the time, the legality of adding ROMs to them. Obviously it's illegal to add ROMs and download ROMs that you don't own. However, that doesn't really seem to stop many people, and especially YouTube reviewers or the people selling them on eBay. People seem to be under the illusion that if they own the game, they're allowed to download the ROM. That is incorrect. You have to make your own backup. I'm not going to condemn or condone the use of piracy. It's up to you whether you're going to do it or not. If you're going to take the legal option, fair play, good for you. Okay, I'm just going to hopefully have a quick flash forward while I set this up. And I'm going to be capturing the footage as well, which I haven't tested yet, so that's going to be a little bit on the fly. I'm going to show you what both of them are like. I know they're the same thing. This one's got a larger SD card in. I think it's a 128GB, whereas I think this one's only using either 16GB, 32 or 64, I can't remember. The more ROMs you add on it, the longer they take to load, so this one takes ages to load, but again, it's my main one, that's what I'm going to be using. But I will show you what this one's like. Again, like I said, my project for this one was just to make the ultimate Mega Drive. This I just wanted to play anything and everything I could get my hands on. So I'm going to stop it now, and I'll come back to you guys in a moment. I'm back, nerds. Yeah, lame pun, I know, I'm sorry, I'll try not to do it again. I just wanted to get a little quick size scale in case you couldn't tell the size of this little cart. I said cart, why am I saying cart? The shell for the pie. That's an American Nerds, they're from the Throwback series, scale, TV remote obviously, little Mario thing, that's where I contain all my SD cards and stuff, quite a few. Anyway, so as you see its scale, compared to the size of a DS cart, I know it's a Game Boy Advance game, but it's a DS case. Size scale compared to a GBA cart, Bruce Fury. That may or may not be a hint to an upcoming video, and size for Game Boy Advance SP. So as you can see, it is tiny. Now I'm just going to plug in my controller, and I should be good to go. I want to try capturing the footage. He says, sorry, I'm going to be capturing the footage on my laptop, and I've just realised my laptop wouldn't turn on. This might kind of went a little bit off it there. And that annoying sound you can hear in the background is my dog having a drink. Sorry guys. Anyway, be 2 more moments then. Okay, one brief thing I want to mention as well, when you first plug in your Xbox controller, if you're going to go for a wired routine, I prefer wired myself. I'm not too keen on wireless. But anyway, if you go for that path, when you first plug it in, the lights will be flashing. You've got to actually download the driver. You can do that for the Pi itself, you don't have to go searching the internet, it's in the Raspberry Pi settings. It'll be flashing it. Just, I find it works better if you get the driver, because it assigns it to control port 1, you plug over another controller in, I'm assuming it'll assign it to control port 2. I don't want to get the one pad, that's all I can confirm at the moment. I'm just actually recorded the Sega footage, because I was having some trouble, but I'll go into that in a little bit. It's just booted now, so I'm going to start recording the footage that's on this one. It's already booted up on the screen. Ooh, bright screen. But I'm going to be switching to the Elgato to capture the footage. So, back in just a moment.